Hey everyone, welcome back to 7 Day Crypto. My name is Chase. Today we're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to look at the charts. We're going to look at why, if you're a bear watching this, you're probably getting ready to die. If you're a bull watching this, you're probably getting ready to slay the matador, okay? So we've got some great news. If I'm making a video on Sunday, you know, it's big news, very bigly. We're going to look at several things. So strap up, buckle in, get ready. Here we go right now. First of all, Fibonacci retracement tool also can be an extension tool. So after we've, fallen down and you've done all of your playing out, you've done your retracement, and if you think we're getting ready to go to the upside, well, you got to use it as an extension. So you draw it from the bottom, you go to the top right here. I've just drawn out to the side. As you can see, these levels are still intact. I've drawn it to the side so you can see it better. Okay, so what is the key resistance level that we're looking at now? So we're going to look at both sides a little bit. We're going to look at the resistances, then we'll get into the great news in just a few minutes. Hang tight. So the Fibonacci retracement on the 0.50 right here. Look at our previous bottom. When you have multiple things lining up like this, it'll be a key level right around 47K. As you can see, the 0.5, 47K. That is, historically speaking, on a lot of charts, if you can break that, you're usually going to continue to the upside. A lot of ABC corrections happen right around this level. So if we are going to go back down lower, we'll probably see some kind of a harsh rejection off of that level, 47K. On the positive side, we are currently above our 21-day EMA, which, as you know, we're holding above it. We're also holding above our 20-week SMA, simple moving average, which is a great sign as well. That currently is right here. This is the level of 43,883. That's what we want to close above today. This is the weekly close today. We have the daily close and the weekly close today. There's some key things shaping up that signal that we might be entering our next move up to the upside. Bitcoin might be starting and gearing up for its 100K plus rally right now. We're going to look at the charts today, and that's what we're going to show you. Not my opinion, what the charts are saying, okay? So let's go to the 5-day Gaussian channel and see what we have there. Let's remove this. And let's go to the Gaussian, put on that. We'll go to the 5-day because we like to look at it on the 5-day. Look at resistance. It's wick to the very top of this right now. Right at 45K, just 45,358, right to the top of it. So we're holding above our median line, which we like. That's a good sign. We're potentially getting ready to break out of the top side, which would be a fantastic sign. Okay? This is still not the great news. When I show you the great news, you'll get it. Okay, so let's look on the daily, see what else we got. Some more positives. So right now, the Gaussian channel, I want you to use the 5-day on the Gaussian. Now, if you can't get on the Gaussian on the 5-day on your trading view chart, you probably have to go up a tier on your trading view. I can't control that. You have to, they make you pay for different tiers to look at different time frames. I'm sorry about that. But if you can't get it on the 5-day, that's probably why. Now, on the daily, you can use this sometimes to get a head start on what could be happening, but there's too many fake outs on the 1-day. That's why I recommend the 5-day. There's too many fake outs on the 1-day, but look at what's happening. What is happening? Chase, what? I don't see anything. Well, as soon as this level's off, you can see how it's going down. When the Gaussian channel goes down, it's red. When it's level or going up, it's green. So what do I always say look for? Well, on the 5-day, you want to look for, 1, your price action on top of the channel. 2, you want your channel to turn green, and then you can be more confident that you're going to be making a more sustainable move to the upside. Well, let's look at how close we are to leveling off here. I would say today's close, this will likely turn back green, and we are likely having our price action on top, which likely means price action will continue moving to the upside. That's on the daily. So, like I said, you can get more fake outs, but look at this. We're still not to the great news yet. Hang on. I wanted to show you this. Look at how this is exactly what's playing out right now. If this happened on the 5-day, this would be fantastic. Although I have my doubts that we'll even turn red on the 5-day. And I'll show you why in just a moment. But see the price action above your channel, you turn green, and boom. Right? So that's what we want to look for right now on the 1-day. On the 5-day, go back and look one more time. But as you can see, we're still going up. It would take a lot to go back down for this to start moving down. We'd have to basically get harshly rejected here, which is still a possibility. There's an outside chance. Nothing is certain in crypto but uncertainty, okay? But there's some irrefutable evidence that we could be starting our next leg, and we're getting to it, okay? I know you're getting antsy, but the only way that this was going to turn red is if we start tapering off and going back down. Prices would have to get rejected off of here, get rejected off that fib retracement, the 47K. We also have another chart. Look at this is more kind of temporarily. We have one more hurdle, okay, in the Olympic fashion. One more hurdle to overcome, and that would be our 200-day right here in the purple. Simple moving average. The exponential, which we always look at, these are all exponential moving averages. I like those because they update faster based on the previous candles. They take more weight in the more recent candles versus the older candles, versus the simple moving averages does everything the same, which is this is our 200-day. And historically, this has been a pretty big hurdle. We've been rejected by this a few times in the past. Are we going to do it again? Well, this is, in my opinion, probably our final hurdle. We haven't been rejected from it as our 21-day EMA is coming up and going up to the upside, breaking through our 200-day. That is a great sign in itself right here. Breaking through the 50, breaking through the 200, breaking through the 100. It hasn't been rejected yet in history going up like this, making all of these moves. So we will see what happens. But this is a serious hurdle. Make no mistake. Just like that 0.50 Fibonacci extension to the upside, 47K, 45K. If you see if prices above 47K in the next few days, week, get ready. It's coming. Now, for the grand finale, what is the great news, Chase? I'm glad you asked. I don't know if you're ready for it. Our hash ribbons, Bitcoin hash ribbons, have printed on the daily a blue buy signal. Why is this important? Well, we haven't had one for some time. How long has it been, Chase? I'm glad you asked. You can see right here. Right here. December 2nd of 2020. What happened with prices, Bitcoin, December 2nd, 2020? I'm glad you asked. Let's go look on the daily chart. Let's hide our 200-day. December 2nd of 2020. Let's get it lined up here. Right here. Bitcoin is a good old 19K. Well, what happened next? Well, you can see we went from 19K to 65K in the next handful of months, right? 5 months or so. Okay. Now when we got that signal December 2nd, did prices immediately moonshoot? No, quite the opposite. Actually, kind of just fizzled for simmered. Let's put it on a simmer, a low rolling boil, if you will, and let's see what prices did. Well, from December 2nd, we actually came back down about 8 to 10% or so before the massive skyrocket 100% over the next month or 5 weeks, 6 weeks or so, as you can see. So now, because we've printed that, look at this. Look at this already. We're moving. Do I think we're just going to continue? No, I actually believe quite the opposite. I think we might have a little bit of a pullback. Maybe, this is all my opinion right now, maybe to around one of these moving averages, maybe the 40K level, right? Everyone will probably get caught off guard with this because we'll think we're coming back down. Shorts are rising. Bitcoin shorts are rising a little bit. I think this could catch everybody off guard, but you're watching this. You're going to be one step ahead. All right. So if we get a minor pullback, if we hold these moving averages and we get a bounce off of that, get ready. Now, as I said before, the daily is okay. The weekly is better. Have we got the hash ribbon buy signal on the weekly? No. Here is on the weekly. We might still have another week before we close this. We might print this tonight based on where the prices have gone so fast. This will update tonight at, what we got? We got a handful of hours now, but 10 hours? 10 hours from now, as of recording, this will print. If we print a weekly buy signal on the hash ribbons, it's go time. It doesn't mean we do it immediately. Remember, over the next few weeks is when we will likely do it. It doesn't mean we go up immediately, right? As I just said, we might retrace a bit. That is fine. This is your long-term buy signal. This is the signal that you wait for a long time. This is kind of a rare signal. Anytime these have printed on a weekly time scale, Bitcoin has gone up. Go look at it. It's very rare to get a false signal on these. So if we get a signal on a weekly time scale tonight, awesome. If we don't get it, okay, the odds are it will. It's rare to print on the daily and then not get it on the weekly. It's pretty rare. So we will see tonight. This is the big news. Okay, if that prints tonight, I'll make an update for those that follow me: Twitter, Telegram, Patreon. Follow us there. It's all linked below. Follow us on there. I'll print what I think is going to happen tonight, and we will get ready. If we have a slight pullback, we print that. Okay, we come back down to 40. This will be your final boarding call. If that happens and we get a bounce up here, blue buy signal. Also, the stochastic RSI is almost back into the box. It's almost above 20 on the red and the blue, going straight up on a weekly scale. These are all excellent signs coming together. The stars are aligning. Captain Marvel is going to save us. Maybe. So we have to watch tonight for the weekly blue hash ribbon buy. Weekly. This is what's going to really matter. Daily, great sign. We've got it. We closed up. These don't fake out, right? These don't open back up again. Once they start closing, they close. This is simply the miners have recovered, full blown, ready to roll. This is the hash rate for Bitcoin. This is big time. You can see last time we almost got it. We got a full recovery. No buy signal. That was in May. We did quite the opposite, didn't we? What happened here? Go look. What happened here? Go look. I mean, it's phenomenal. If we get this is the most bullish thing that's happened to Bitcoin since 19K. Period. Plain and simple. That's the charts. Period. Tonight will be huge. 10 hours from now. I can't wait. If we get it, super excited. I'll probably, me personally, not financial advice, I will be moving a majority of my coins over, even Chainlink. I love Chainlink. I got to go with the ROI. And the ROI says, in this move, your best bang for your buck was Bitcoin. I will likely move a majority of my stack of everything to Bitcoin to ride the train up, and then you offload your Bitcoin as we move up, as the signals go. Again, follow us and I'll help you. Like the video. If you haven't liked the video today, what are you doing? Waiting on. Go ahead. I'll wait. As we move up, you convert your Bitcoin back over to your altcoins. That's how it goes. If you want the max ROI, you load up for Bitcoin when the Bitcoin's train is moving. Nothing else can really go. Okay. I mean, look at across the board today, even over in this red right now. Almost everything is red except for Bitcoin. This will be much more magnified once Bitcoin really takes off. If Bitcoin prints that blue signal tonight on the weekly, it might not happen. The odds are it does. You got to play the odds in crypto. If it doesn't happen, maybe next week. Okay? We'll have to see. We have to also watch those two hurdles, 45K and the 200-day SMA, the 47K on the Fib extension, the 0.50, which also coincides with our previous local bottom. Okay, those are two big signs to overcome. If we don't do those, we go back down. We want to hold those moving averages, right? Things to watch for. If we go down around 40K, I think we might have a retrace around 40K or so. 39K. Fake some people out. Everyone will think prices are going lower, especially if we get that buy signal. You're not convincing me. You might fool everybody else, whales. You're not gonna fool this guy. I'll be ready. Are you gonna be ready? I appreciate you watching this far. If you have, hopefully you learned something today. Thank you so much. 57 gold stars. I love you guys. I love myself. Love yourself. I'll see you tonight. Hopefully. You won't see me, but maybe you can follow me. Twitter, Telegram, Patreon. One of those places I'll post tonight what we do. if you don't have access to TradingView, if you can't do it yourself, if you forget, follow us there. I will update. I can't wait. Hopefully, good times ahead. This will be fantastic. Believe me. Wonderful. Fantastic. They love me. Bitcoin loves me.